Education is a passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to the people who prepare for it today. Greetings to one and all present here. I am extremely privileged to have this opportunity to address you all at this important moment as we celebrate the 6th Founders Day of Doon International School, Riverside campus. It is a momentous occasion as we complete one more year of its glorious journey. A journey which wasn't an easy road, but on which we surely created lots of memories.
We, who are receiving awards and exhibiting our talents, will grow up to become prized citizens of our beloved nation. We may grow up to achieve great success, name, and fame. But above all else, we'd like to be strong human beings with high moral values to make this world a better place to live in. This is a day we all wait for. It is a day of celebration, success, and tradition. We extend a hearty welcome to one and all present here. Our beloved Chairman Sir, Mr. D.S. Mann, our Founder Principal, Mrs. M.K. Mann, our Directors, Mr. H.S. Mann and Mrs. Sonika Mann, our Principal, Mr. Dilip George, our Vice Principal, Mrs. Anju Verma, the staff, teachers, and parents. Welcome.
Light is a symbol of guidance, a symbol of hope, of spiritual enlightenment, an embodiment of divinity, and the only thing that has the capacity to eradicate darkness. To make this day a blessed one, let us invoke Goddess Saraswati by kindling the lamp of light, knowledge, and wisdom. For seeking the choicest blessings for this day, I invite our Director, Mr. H.S. Mann, our Principal, Mr. Dilip George, and Vice Principal, Mrs. Anju Verma, to kindle the lamp. With ordinary talent and extraordinary perseverance, all things are attainable. This is the success mantra of the young artists here at DIS Riverside campus, who excel at different co-curricular activities in school like art and photography. Let us take a look at some of the marvelous masterpieces of these masters.
Our director, Mr. Echesman, needs no introduction. He is one who every Riverian looks up to. His words are always an inspiration, and we eagerly look forward to be enlightened by his words of wisdom. I'd like to call upon Sir to address the gathering.
Dear parents, students, and my dear teachers, greetings on the occasion of the virtual celebrations of the Founders' Day of the Doon International School, Riverside campus. As we all know, the last 2 years have been a very testing and trying one for the entire world. The sudden advent of the COVID-19 virus and its devastating effect on the entire world is well known to all of us. Sadly, it has led to the closure of schools for a long period of time, which has had serious consequences on the mental health and well-being of our beloved children. While schools and teachers have tried hard to adapt to the changed circumstances by shifting to online learning, there is little doubt that nothing can replace the experience of a normal education and face-to-face classes at the school. While we did open for a brief period early this year, the resurgence third wave forced us to close down again and resume classes online. It is indeed a difficult and trying time for all of us, be it parents, teachers, or the children. But we are optimistic and hopeful that the situation will normalize soon and we can welcome our dear children back to the school once again. When the going gets tough, the tough get going. This old adage was proved when the teachers quickly adapted to the challenges of online classes when the children could not come back to the school. With a round of quick training sessions, the teachers upskilled themselves and ensured that the classes of the children were not affected, even if the children were not physically present at the school. I salute the teachers for their dedication and efforts. Dear teachers, you're the true unsung heroes of these times, and we shall always be indebted to you for your contribution to the society and indeed the world in these trying times. I must also appreciate our beloved children for their role in adapting to the online classes and giving their best in adverse circumstances. Teaching and learning is a two-way process, and without the determination and resilience of our children, the teachers' efforts won't have been half as successful. While schools have been closed for a while now, we have worked hard to ensure that whenever the schools open and the children return to campus once again, the facilities and the infrastructure is exactly like when the children left. As of today, the COVID cases have started declining once again, and the rate of vaccinations has gone up, giving us all a hope that the end of the pandemic is finally in sight. The icing on the cake is the approval of the vaccine for children, and as we ensure that children can return to schools without fear and disruption, we need to also ensure that all our children get vaccinated at the earliest. With that hope and prayer, I send you my best wishes, and I hope to see all of you parents and children at the school soon. I extend my felicitation to all of you on the occasion of the Founders' Day celebrations, and I would particularly like to congratulate all the students and staff who have participated, coordinated, and put up such an interesting program for all of us to witness through the virtual medium. I thank you all, and may God bless us.
The academic session 2020-21 was a very challenging one for every student across the globe. Virtual classes paved way for new learning experiences, but to keep pace with the academic standards set by oneself was not an easy task. Therefore, it is very essential to honor the students for the impeccable achievement through the academic session. For this, we invite our Vice Principal, Mrs. Anju Verma, to felicitate the class toppers for the session 2020-21.
A very good evening to the management body, faculty members, parents, and my dear students. I feel really honored in sharing with you the academic achievements of our meritorious students. It is definitely a matter of pride to celebrate and acknowledge the sheer hard work put in by these young achievers under the able guidance of their teachers. Our school wholeheartedly endeavors to provide an atmosphere to our students where they all can develop holistically. Besides academics, students are engaged in various co-curricular activities throughout the year and awarded for their excellence. This annual award ceremony is one of the most treasured occasions of the school year, as it provides us with an opportunity to reflect on the preceding year and share the scholastic achievements of the students on a platform where their felicitation is witnessed not only by the entire school fraternity but also their parents. Someone has rightly said, succeeding in life is as simple as being a good student. All you have to do is pay attention, work hard, and give it your best shot. Let us begin the announcement of class toppers with the primary wing. In class 1, Manav Mukund was the class topper with 96.8%. In class 2, Devganga Shrijit topped with 97.8%. Anvi Pratap was the class topper in class 3 with 96.8%. Arnawali topped class 4 with 98.8%. In class 5, Myra Dikshit was the class topper with 94.9%. Moving on to the middle wing, class 6A, Sia Das topped with 97.1%. 6B, Aradhya Singh was the class topper with 99.5%. In 7A, Kyra Arora was the class topper with 92.3%. In 7B, Arshika Goyal topped with 90.1%. Class 8A, Ananya Kapoor topped with 93.3%. Class 8B, Sanvi Panda was the class topper with 97.9%. Moving on to the senior wing, class 9A, the class topper was Aprajita Tripathi with 92.3%. Class 9B, Tanishk Sharma topped with 92%. 9C, Avishi Balotia was the class topper with 89.3%. As per the board results, class 10A, Tanmay Singh topped with 93.6%. Class 10B, Danny Dilip George was the class topper with 98.8%. Class 11 Science, Ojas Singh Bhanot was the class topper with 88.8%. Class 11 Commerce, Isha Kedia topped with 75.8%. Class 11 Humanities, Chavi Khandelwal was the class topper with 86.4%. As per the board, the class 12 results are as follows. Class 12 Science, Samrat Gupta topped with 95.6%. Class 12 Commerce, Udit Jain was the class topper with 93.4%. Class 12 Humanities, Apara Agarwal topped with 95%. Very well done, children. Keep up the good work. May you soar to greater heights. Thank you.
The school head boy and head girl will now address the gathering, telling us about their experiences as a Riverian, the legacy they leave behind, and a message for all of us. In the
I would like to start by quoting Alfred the Music, Il veut mieux faire que dire, which means that doing is better than saying, or something you must be familiar with, our school motto, Facta non verba. Greetings to everyone present here. This is Laisha Amral, head girl of Doon International School Riverside campus. It is going to be hard for me to describe the gratitude I feel for the school because in such a short time it has given me this invaluable opportunity to get to know myself better, to know my strengths and weaknesses and work on them. Being the head girl, every single thing surrounding me just kept reminding me my purpose and that I should be the best that I can because people look up to me. I'll never forget the challenges, the sacrifices and the cooperation, the bond that I've created with the school. My experiences, the good and the not so good ones that I've gone through here have only led me to be this much better, evolved version of myself. The communication skills that this institution always pushed me to inculcate in my life will always be a gift. This school has always guided me to find the right path, and I'm sure that the knowledge that I've gained here will only help me gain more in the future. And most importantly, I want to thank the student body and the faculty members for not only believing in me but also helping me explore myself. A last piece of advice for all my juniors: it is never too late to start working towards your dreams. Embrace your past, but it does not define your future. What defines is what you do today. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I have always aspired to be in a position where I can really help others to do the best that they can. My experience as the head boy at Doon International School, Riverside, has really reflected these aspirations. The position of a head boy has a lot of significance in school. It's a role that involves carefully listening to everyone's voice and having the ability to represent it. It's a role that allows you to be involved with the student body and get to know their dreams, aspirations, and challenges. Being able to take time to listen to students has been fundamental to offering any improvement. It really is a rewarding feeling when students are happy about the activities and policy ideas that we could implement together with the student council team. I noticed how quickly time comes and goes. Being a head boy, I realized that while the experience can feel short-lived, the things that we have implemented and the work that we have done has left its own mark in school as a part of our legacy. I really cannot thank the management, staff and students enough for having faith in me. To complete my journey successfully as head boy has been a dream come true. I'm not sure that I would have had such exposure anywhere else. If there's one thing I would like you to take away from my experience, it is that please grasp every chance you have while you are at school. The right approach and the right attitude towards the school life are indeed very important as they prepare us to be outstanding individuals in the future. If you sometimes feel ordinary and school life doesn't seem exciting enough at the moment, do not lose heart, as there will be something good coming to you soon. Just be ready to grasp it. If you are always getting into trouble and want a new start, it's never too late. Make that change and you'll feel you're becoming a better person. I honestly believe everyone has the potential to do what they want to do, so make it happen. I would conclude by quoting John Maxwell. He says, "A leader is the one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way." And I have tried to be one. Thank you.
In the face of demoralization, gratitude has the power to energize. In the face of brokenness, gratitude has the power to heal. In the face of despair, gratitude has the power to bring hope. Today, the students of DIS Riverside campus will celebrate our creation and express our gratitude through the story of 5 elements, displaying an array of performances in the form of singing, music, dancing, and drama.
When humans come into existence, we will never know with certainty what Earth was like 4 billion years ago and what led to the emergence of life at that time. It is believed that around 13.7 billion years ago, everything in the entire universe was condensed in a small singularity, a point of infinite denseness and heat. Suddenly, an explosive expansion began, ballooning a universe outwards faster than the speed of light, what came to be called the Big Bang. The explosion turned into a rapid expansion of the universe, leading to the creation of an estimated 2 million galaxies. Amidst so many galaxies is our galaxy called the Milky Way, on whose arm lies our Sun and the planets, with life existing only on its third planet, the Earth.
As we celebrate creation, let us also celebrate the five elements that are an integral part of all creation. According to Hinduism, Panch Mahabhut, or the five great elements, are the basis of all cosmic life. The human body, just like the entire universe, is made up of the five elements, and all these elements influence behavior, emotions, and overall health. Let us closely have a look at these five elements today. Travels back in time indicate how the fledgling planet Earth survived a cosmic collision with another world, how molten rock solidified to land, how our oceans filled with water, and how life arrived on Earth. The most unique blue-green planet, our first element, Earth or Prithvi.
आदिशक्तिपते वेदनादसुधे रावाळुमुर्विदन्द्योदके सर्वमूलप्रकृतिप्रजापदे तत्त्वादितत्क्रियेकने जगत्साक्षिये मल्प्रणामम् मल्प्रणामम्।
At first, Earth was extremely hot, consisting almost entirely of molten magma. Over the course of a few 100 million years, the planet began to cool and oceans of liquid water formed. About 70% of the surface of our planet Earth is covered in water. We are nestled in our solar system at just the right distance from the sun for this elixir of life to exist. Quoting Khalil Gibran, in one drop of water are found all the secrets of all the oceans. In one aspect of you are found all the aspects of existence.
A group of scraggly cavemen huddle in a cave, seeking shelter from a passing storm. Suddenly, lightning strikes a nearby tree, which catches fire. Frightened but inspired, these cavemen venture out, bring burning sticks back into the cave, and learn to use fire. The earliest humans were terrified of fire, just as animals were. Yet, they had the intelligence to recognize that they could use fire for a variety of purposes. Fire provided warmth and light and kept wild animals away at night. Fire represents our passions, compulsions, zeal, creativity, and motivation. The ancient humans also associated the fire element with intelligence. The intelligence ignites or fuses the mind to the inner awareness. Thus, intelligence is the connect between the mind and the inner awareness.
The next element is one that fans the fire in our body and mind, air or Vayu. Air is perhaps the most powerful to cleanse the body of toxins. Air is Pran, the life force that enlivens all the three, body, mind and intelligence. The air element is rightly called the awareness, as without awareness we cease to exist. We cannot capture or tame the air, but we certainly know it is with us. It can be tempestuous or still or as gentle as a puff on a birthday candle.
flowing from the stability of earth through the flow of water, the passion of fire, and the lightness of air, we reach the fifth element that makes everything else possible: ether or space. Ether is both nothing and everything at the same time. It is still, yet it is the very thing that makes all movement in life possible. Ether is without the firmness of earth, the coolness of water, the heat of fire, or even the movement of wind. It is therefore the very essence of emptiness. In the cycle of life, death is denoted by ether. The body disintegrates and the elements flee their boundaries. All that remains is the subtlety of our spirit.
The five elements strike a perfect balance with each other to sustain perfect life forms. It is this balance that facilitates a calm and peaceful existence for mankind as well. The sun, moon, and the entire universe go hand in hand to nurture and nourish the entire creation. Through consciously working with the elements, we learn how to attain and maintain health and also how to consciously enjoy a long and fulfilling life based on higher awareness.
The seemingly insatiable human tendency to consume is changing our planet and the life on it. We are destroying nature at an unprecedented rate, threatening the survival of a million species and our own future too. Excessive burning of fossil fuels, deforestation, overpopulation, soil erosion, pollution are some threats that we pose to our elements, hampering our peaceful survival. But the day human beings learn to live in harmony with these elements will be the day our planet will be a happy place to live.
To culminate this wonderful day, I request our principal, Mr. Dilip George, to kindly address the gathering and present the vote of thanks.
Good evening to all. What an amazing evening this is when we have come together to celebrate the year gone by. It is my honor to stand before you to propose the vote of thanks. I am immensely grateful to our founders, Mr. D.S. Maan and Mrs. M.K. Maan, and our directors, Mr. H.S. Maan and Mrs. Sonika Maan. Their constant support and guidance motivate the team at DIS Riverside campus to strive towards excellence. The 5 elements, earth, water, fire, air, and space, are elemental energies inside each one of us. When they are aligned, life is easy. I extend my gratitude to all the staff members for their enormous cooperation to put this show together. Special appreciation to our Vice Principal, Mrs. Anju Verma, for conceiving these elements for this Founders Day, and the Activity Coordinator, Bhavika Arora, for coordinating and putting together today's show. An event like this cannot happen overnight. The wheels start rolling months ago. It requires planning and a bird's eye view of details. We have been fortunate enough to be backed by a team of very proactive and dedicated staff of our institution who are well versed in their job. I am short of words for their involvement and their willingness to take on the completion of tasks beyond their comfort zones. I would also like to thank the people who worked behind the scenes to make this event happen. The Performing Arts Department, the technical team, the stage setting team, the lighting team, and the housekeeping staff. With a deep sense of appreciation, we thank our loving teachers for their untiring efforts. Our sincere gratitude goes to all parents and well-wishers for your rock-solid support and encouragement. And last but not the least, our budding stars who have tirelessly worked to put all these performances together before you. So thanking you all, have a wonderful evening, stay safe, stay blessed.